need to see what anyone's saying. Hello, loves! Once again, I am Silent3, and this is Loop Hero. Dice has been playing this game for a while. He has very much enjoyed this game. He was enjoying watching videos and streams of other people playing this game for quite some time before he finally decided... Yeah, I should fix that. Before he finally decided that he needed this game, so he got it. And so he's been playing it for a while, and I have no idea what he's doing. So I started asking him a bunch of questions, and then I decided, maybe there are some other people out there who also don't know what he's doing. Oh, not this. That's not what I want. How do I fix this from here? I know there's a way. There we go. So, we are going to do this. Oh, we haven't added any things to go with it. That's okay. Let's get rid of all of this. Fixing this. Loop hero. And because you're explaining it to us, you are a hero, making you a loop hero.
So I'm loop hero squared.
Mm-hmm.
Or loop hero squared.
Loop hero squared. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Loop hero.
Yeah.
Update. There we go. Definitely should have done that before we started, but whatevs.
He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. Would you like to be the driver?
No, not at all.
What? What do you mean not at all?
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the entire point, remember?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Now, I have chat up, too.
Cool. Would you like to get started?
Yes, let's. So we're starting a new one.
I'm not going to skip the tutorial. That way it can help explain to you, too.
Okay.
Or do you want to just start from start?
I mean, if you know what you're doing, if you want to skip it, that's fine. You can be our tutorial.
Okay.
So what's this?
The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And
Is that Sans?
Does Sans wear a coat, like a long coat?
No, he wears like a blue hoodie, though. And that's kind of like a blue hoodie. Like that he has unzipped. I would demonstrate with a hoodie, but it's like 80 degrees in here right now, and no thank you.
Just because it's pixel art doesn't mean it's the same.
I mean, come on. He looks a little like him.
A little.
Okay, fine, go on.
And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Do you want to read for her? Him? Them?
Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if such a thing at night as night still exists. Even exists without a sky, of course. Apparently I'm terrible. I was terrible at talking at work today. First of all, I wish someone a good weekend. It's Tuesday.
Hold on. We're skipping the tutorial. There we go. Welcome to the world.
Oh my gosh. They were not kidding. All we can see is actually nothing.
Yep. But we have just enough resources to put a campfire down. and start our first expedition.
And we just start by... Oh, no, we're over here. Okay.
This is our deck. These are the cards we have available to do stuff with.
Okay.
They all do different things, and I'll go over them as we go, because doing them all right now is boring.
I agree. So, did you choose these, or is it just like random chance RNG every time you start?
Every time you start a save, these are the ones you start with.
Oh, okay. Okay. Start with the same
We're
stuff.
playing Chapter 1 with all of this stuff. But
Okay.
we're playing the Warrior.
This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it.
And we're going to go fight
and
the
we
slime.
just automatically walk,
Yep.
and then we fight a slime.
And we automatically fight.
Okay. And we automatically win. We get stuff. Can we equip stuff?
Yep. Boop.
Immediately?
At any time. Even in the
Nice.
middle of combat.
Oh, that's cool. That combat didn't last long enough, though, because we're so much better than slimes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's daytime.
So, as we go, the day ticks over. And every day, a bunch of stuff will happen on the board. The only thing that happens right now is wastelands have a 5% chance of making a slime.
Oh, okay.
So every day, it'll roll, and if it's a natural 20, then it'll give you a slime.
So every single square counts as wasteland,
All
with
of
the
the loot.
exception of our campfire.
Exactly.
It can't spawn on the campfire.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
It'll give you a little arrow, you see? This is worse.
Oh,
So
okay,
arrow down.
Okay. Okay. And then we fight a slime.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, we didn't one-shot it like the last one.
Now we have cards.
Okay.
And this is how we make the loop more interesting and more useful.
So if this weren't a path or a loop, it could be a back street, and we can use these cards, and you can show me, this is how we do it.
Yes. 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 So, we got 2 of them.
Okay, so what do meadows do?
Meadows heal you 2 hit points at the start of every day. Helpful.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Mountains upgrade your maximum hit points for every adjacent mountain or rock, which is another card.
Okay, so as of right now, we don't have any other mountains.
No.
So that wouldn't do us any good. Would it be more beneficial to us to play them to place the meadow, get the healing every day, and then when we have another mountain or rock that we can place, placing them both?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And we can place them both.
Oh yeah, you can play as many as you want.
Okay, cool. And we can put them on anything that is dark.
These all have a circle at the top.
Oh, yeah.
If it's completely black, it has to be outside of the loop, not adjacent to the loop.
That doesn't make sense.
Because there's only 3 places you can put things. On the loop itself, adjacent to the loop, not adjacent at all. So all of these black spaces are adjacent to the loop.
And we can't place this adjacent.
No, if you try, it doesn't do anything.
See, I feel like it would make sense if, because it's a black circle, you can place it in one of those black places.
The black means all the outside black, all this lovely space and like galaxy dust stuff.
I still think that it would make sense.
I'm just gonna throw this down.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Let's put it over here.
Now, is there any benefit or penalty to placing it like way out on the edge?
Nope.
Are there any things that would be better to place way out on the edge?
Sure, yeah. It depends on the card. Some cards, when you put them down, will affect things next to them, and so that determines where you want to put stuff. Otherwise, where doesn't usually matter.
Okay.
Because no matter where I put this meadow, I'm getting that benefit.
Okay. Because I just wonder if, like, that would be the kind of thing that would be good to be way off in the edges where you're not going to have... where it's not going to affect adjacent things.
Almost.
Almost.
If you put something next to a meadow, you change it into a blooming meadow.
What? Oh, it's 3 hit points now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at you blowing my mind.
And we've got 2 mountains, and so my max hit points goes from 337, 347, 5 each.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, if you place something else adjacent to the meadow, does it change again?
No.
Okay.
It goes from a normal one to a blooming, and then once it's blooming, that's it.
Okay.
We've got some more gear we don't need. Ooh, we got lucky. We got 2 slimes in the same square.
Ooh, so we get to fight them both.
Yep. Okay. We got a rock.
Excellent.
It's not as big as a mountain, because a mountain is like a rock, but really big.
That makes sense.
It gives you 2 hit points, period, and 2 more for every adjacent rock or mountain.
And the mountains also do an additional...
So we should probably do something like that. And since I've got a meadow, I can put it next to something.
And it automatically becomes blooming.
Yeah.
Nice.
We also got a battlefield.
Okay. Does that's like a half thing, does that mean it has to go on the path?
Nope. The half means adjacent to the path. The full is on the actual path.
Okay. So you walk past a battlefield, and what does it do?
Every loop, every time you touch the campfire, it creates a chest which has loot in it.
Okay.
And an enemy killed in its area of effect here
Oh.
can become a ghost.
I see.
So I'm going to put it like right at the start so we get the chest right away.
Okay. And any enemy we kill on any of those 4 squares can become a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because so far our loot has been pretty terrible. But that's to be expected.
I don't know. We got that. It seemed like a pretty nice.
Oh, we got a slime too.
Oh, we have to fight a slime for the chest. We have to fight the chest.
You have to break it open, yeah.
Okay.
There's also mimics. Which
Excellent.
are terrible, but you know,
How bad do they hurt?
pretty badly.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
Ooh.
So we
this
got
is better.
a magic spear. Not only does it do more damage, but we get other stats.
You said it's a magic spear?
So it's not this gray background all by itself.
Oh.
This one has 2 enchantments on it.
So it gives us +2 defense and a 9%. Pardon me, a 9% chance to counter.
So anytime we're hit, there's a 9% chance we'll actually attack the person who
Excellent.
hit us.
Excellent. So we definitely want that. Is the brown armor better than the armor that we have? No. What about the shield?
Oh, I don't have a shield. I should probably put that on.
Oh, okay. I thought we had a brown shield.
Nope, it's just the empty spot.
That makes sense.
We got another battlefield.
Okay.
So I like to do it where they're not touching,
Okay.
but you can do it where they are touching and get a new thing.
Oh.
Blood path. It spawns a blood clot every 4 days.
Ew. That sounds gross.
It's pretty gross.
Okay. Well, I look forward to fighting one at the start of our next loop, because it's definitely going to be 4 days from now, right?
I mean, we're not doing a lot in the day. We're just walking. So it's going to be maybe a loop or 2 before we even get to anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, new stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So you see, this one's the full,
Okay.
and this goes
And
on
that goes
the loop.
on the loop.
Let's put this like here.
Okay. And what does that one do?
Every 2 days, you get a rat wolf, and
Okay.
it can spawn and move to an adjacent part of the loop.
Ooh. So it can go next door to that slime, and then we'd have to fight both of them.
Exactly. I've also got a spider cocoon, which is adjacent to the loop.
Okay.
Every day you get a spider.
Okay. And you like fighting spiders. Now, we're a warrior.
Yep.
What bonus do we get for being a warrior?
Every full second in a fight, you get a plus 2% damage bonus.
Oh.
The longer the fight, the harder you hit.
Okay. So it's kind of like Samson in Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to put that here.
Okay.
I could put it later in the loop so we fight it, but I don't know if we're going to make a day happen by the time we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's another meadow. I'm just going to throw this down somewhere. Like here. Just to get its benefit right away.
Good call. I'm going to scooch this down a bit since I'm slouching.
So rock we know. I'm putting it with those. Road lantern.
Okay.
In its area, it decreases the maximum number of monsters that can be there. So it's like a safety thing.
Well, that's no fun.
So instead of a maximum of 4, if I put this down, all those squares would have a maximum of 3 monsters on them. It makes the whole thing easier to fight, but you don't get all the loot and experience and damage taken. So I'm gonna just throw this over here, I guess.
Really? There?
I'm not doing anything there, you know.
I mean, not yet, but you could be.
Yeah. So we've got a blue, which is only 1 enchantment.
Oh, okay.
This one's worse, so I'm not going to use it. But I'm going to throw down another rock, maybe over there. Cemetery. Every 3 days, you get a skelly.
Okay. Okay.
And,
And that goes on. Okay.
It's going to be a while, so I'm just going to throw it up here.
Now, I realize that it shows up green wherever you can place it.
Yes, so like grabbing this one, it can only be those guys.
See, I thought initially, because you started with the meadow, I thought those would be the colors every single time.
No.
So, green stuff can go on the green stuff, black stuff can go on the black stuff, and gray stuff can go on the gray stuff. This makes more sense.
Yes.
I am okay with this now.
Okay. We have an enchanted one here.
Ooh.
Less hit points, but we do extra magic damage and even more ability to counter.
Now, we don't do we do any magic damage?
Right now we do 2.
Okay.
And I think the magic damage is like bypassing defense.
Okay.
I think.
And I imagine, are we getting that magic damage because we have a magic spear?
The ring.
Oh, the ring.
The ring's doing it for us.
Okay. Now, if we didn't have the ring, would we get it if we used the armor?
Yeah.
Or does it only increase magic damage if we're already doing magic damage?
No, it's
Okay.
total. It's
Good to
total.
know. Cool.
So if you have none, this will give you 2.
That's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And we're all good to go. I'm going to throw this down over on a corner somewhere.
It's another spider spawner.
Yep. If you want, you can hover over and see some stuff about them.
We have 26 hit points. Okay.
And that goes up as our loop goes up.
I see. So that's where it tells us which loop we're on. Got
Yep.
it. Now, what do we do with all of this equipment that we're not using?
We'll see. So we're going to open this chest and probably get something. The extra gets popped out and forgotten and turned into a resource for us.
Oh, okay.
These resources are used back at home to build stuff.
So what are each of these resources?
Scrap metal.
Okay. And the next one?
Staple branches.
Okay.
This one is a noticeable change. Because we turned the meadows into blooming meadows, it gave us some change.
Okay.
And we can use the change to do other change.
Interesting. Change charges change.
And there's pebbles. And a ration.
Okay.
And they all have different amounts before they become the full resource of their type.
Okay, and does it tell us what they need to be?
Yep, so like 13 for a scrap
13,
metal,
okay.
or just 12 for a food, or 20 for a metamorphosis.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, New loop. 39 hit points.
Oh. So it goes up by 13 every time. So far.
So far. Yeah.
But our damage has been decently going up as well. Magic shield. Ooh, and a magic ring.
So more defense is awesome. Some attack speed is good.
I think that's just better all around.
Even better, we have an evasion chance and a vampirism, which is lifesteal.
Oh, okay.
So let's throw all that on.
So look at all of our magic stuff. And a vampire mansion.
Speaking of, it adds a vampire to battles on adjacent tiles. So let me put it here so we can see some vampires.
Okay, and we'll probably see some vampires with the rat wolf, the slime, the
speedre.
Speedre.
Lots of stuff.
That's the safety one.
Put it there.
Okay.
Another grove I'll just throw here. And another spider cocoon I'll put on a corner here. So like this one affects this guy and this guy.
Okay, so they only affect in a plus.
Yes.
Okay.
And this one will do the next one and the previous one. So we have a whole line for spiders.
Okay, great. Line of spiders.
Back off, human.
A vampire! What are your lands? Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I will be glad to offer it.
No more lands. No more flock. Only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger!
Wow. That's quite the look, guy.
Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep my head straight.
What hundreds of years are you talking about?
Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its share. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbled world right. Right. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry.
I don't think I want him to do that.
So, the fun thing about having a vampire is that everyone gets a bonus. Enemies that aren't artificial or objects get their own vampirism.
I see.
So they heal on a hit as well. Green is the healing. Red is damage.
That makes sense.
And you can watch 12% damage, 16% damage,
Oh, yeah.
22%. Goes up as we go.
Nice. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements to prosper. But this won't do at all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently the blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures that stand near him are imbued with the power to devour someone else's life. We get lots of stuff, though.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to throw a grove over here.
Okay.
I'm going to make a whole bunch of mountains over here. I'm going to start doing this guy. I'm going to throw a meadow against this rock. And I'm just going to hang on to the lantern. We don't really need it.
Okay. Oh, how long do we have to fight the vampire?
Every time you do a fight in that area, you always get a vampire.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, we countered. Ooh. We have a beacon.
What do beacons do?
It goes on the outside, but it has a huge range. We move 40% faster, and everything attacks 20% faster.
Oh.
So if I throw it, yeah, I'll throw it here. I'll throw this one over here. This fight won't have it, but these spiders will.
Okay.
Lovely spiders.
That's not lovely. I don't think I like what's going on there.
Put that there for the future. I have something planned.
Okay. Now, meadow adjacent to meadow does not bloom it.
No.
Okay.
Just put these down so it covers a lot of the stuff. So we've got a higher level armor for more hit points, but we don't do any of the cool stuff. So I'm just going to leave the magic stuff. Now, all creatures have the increased attack speed
Right.
for the beacon.
Oh, that was much faster.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this in a corner. Oh, we got a Skelly. Skellies are tough. And a treasury.
He took a beating, but he was still pretty slow.
He's a little special. Treasuries can't be put down next to anything.
Oh,
But if you put something next to them, you get a free resource until you break it open.
I see.
So it's not all of the spaces. You can't put it on the edge,
Okay,
and you can't put it next to something,
that makes sense.
but you can put it where you can put new stuff. So like if I wanted to put this road lantern here, it gives me a resource.
Okay, cool. Now, up there, we have 17 partial resources and 2 things that have been completed.
Exactly.
Nice.
So the stable wood is the whole resource of the branches,
Stable branches.
and then the rock is the whole of the pebbles.
Now, for the stable wood. Oh my gosh, pardon me. Can we only build that to house livestock?
No, there's lots of stuff that you can build with it.
It doesn't have to be just stables.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no. It's stable in the sense that you don't forget it. Because that's the lore.
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. Oh god, we are gonna have to fight some of the blood leeches or whatever.
Yep. I'm gonna put that right there. Get another resource. And we've put down so many of these, we got a goblin camp.
Oh, it just shows up
And it'll give us a goblin every day.
every day.
And you get one for every 10 mountain or rocks.
Oh.
So here we go with the first blood clot.
Okay, gross. It's pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, they're dangerous.
Is that why you don't usually use them? Like,
Well, it gives
put
you-
the 2 things close enough together and make them?
And really, I do it. I split them up as much as I can just to cover more ground, to
Okay.
get more ghosts. But if you do this way, you fight a bigger thing and can get better loot. There's always that.
If you have one of the... Ooh.
And that's pretty good.
Whoa.
So, boop. Let's do that real quick.
Now, when you do that, it automatically converts the other one into resources.
No, it forgets the other one.
Oh.
It's gone.
What if you were to unequip something and then equip something else?
Can't.
Oh, can't unequip.
Nope.
Okay, well, that answers that.
You're locked in once you put something down.
I will agree that there are some, like, shirts and stuff that I completely forget about unless I am actively wearing them.
Let's put a meadow next to here. Because it's blooming and gets a resource for the treasury. And also this axe does a bunch more damage, so I'm going to use it.
Oh, even though the counter and the defense?
We lose defense, which is sad. We lose some of the counter. But I think the damage is going to be a huge boost
Okay.
for actually getting through stuff.
That's fair. We'll get hit less if we kill them faster.
Exactly. So, like, much less defense, but some vampirism? Think about it.
It's 1 less defense.
No.
Oh, no.
No?
There's those 3 as well. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Keep on going. I'm not even going to look at that one. Got another vampire and rat wolf.
Oh, man.
Ooh. I'm going to take that. Just a big defensive upgrade. Okay. Let's plop another vampire mansion somewhere useful. Right there. got this guy, which is... it's just worse. Okay. I'm going to throw the rock here. Put a meadow there. And throw a meadow there. Now we're healing 23 every day. And you can see now stuff is starting to get together and it's becoming more dangerous. Just a little less defense, and we'll leave that. Less defense, but some evasion. I'm gonna be okay. I think I'll take the straight defense.
Okay.
It's a tough call, though. The 16 is a pretty high percentage. Ooh, got some new stuff.
Oh my gosh, I cannot stop yawning.
It's okay. Almost got this fully surrounded.
Okay. And then it'll be effectively worthless to us, right?
Almost. Almost.
I mean, it'll still keep your thingies blooming.
True.
Bloomed, I guess.
You want to see something cool?
Yes.
A 3x3 of rocks and mountains.
Uh-huh.
The mountain peak.
Turned into a great big mountain.
Tons of hit points, plus hit points for adjacent stuff. And every 2 days you get a heartbeat.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound like a good thing.
It's you know, it's a thing.
Now, that rock that you put up there isn't actually doing you much good other than just the 2 base hit points, right?
Right. If I put another rock to it,
Okay.
it'll give me 4 each, which is better. But I wanted a mountain. Treasury popped open. It's now an empty treasury that spawns a gargoyle every 3 days. And it gave us a bunch of loot.
Did it give you better loot because you put the mountain there as opposed to the rock?
No.
Okay.
It will give the same good loot once it's surrounded.
Okay.
It gave us some items as well. So, like, less hit points, but vampirism. Interesting. Not really a good shield for us right now.
I
And
really, really
more stuff.
appreciate how you can hover over things and it will show you the new thing and your current one. I really like that.
It is super useful. And let's just throw this one like here. No, let's put it in the corner. Whatever. Now we're getting kind of low on the hit points. So it's getting dangerous.
So, what can we do to heal?
Right now,
Other than just like...
waiting for the day,
oh,
getting to the campfire.
okay. We have a lot of spiders between us and that campfire.
We do.
So, what happens if we die?
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's really looking like we will. Oh, that vampirism. I forgot about that. That helps a little.
Oblivion is a special one.
Oh, that can be put anywhere?
It will forget something.
Oh. Okay.
So let me like put a vampire here. Okay, just keep it going. One spider and a slime apparently. It's fine. It's fine. Second treasury. Put them next to each other so I can put stuff in between them.
Now, if you have something like this, do you ever put things completely around the border and then fill in the middle one last just to get all of that payout at once?
If you make a 2x2 of them, you can open 4 at the same time. It's really good. It's not good in the sense of like best for your loot, but it's satisfying.
Ooh, he
Yeah.
gets pretty hard.
You know, I'm going to take that 17 vampirism. Maybe we'll heal 2 hit points.
5?
That's better. I think we might eat it, though.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
it's close.
Oh, look at all those goblins!
It's okay. I have a plan.
Okay, what is your plan?
I'm going to forget them.
Okay. Well. Oh, that was incredible timing.
Okay, so. You can leave the loop at any time.
Okay.
But if you'll notice, my leave button is currently nice and golden.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm next to the campfire.
Okay.
And haven't fought the blood clot yet.
Okay.
I think if we do another loop, we're going to get murdered.
I think you're probably right.
So I'm going to leave. And because I'm doing it next to the campfire, I keep everything.
Yeah, it's not quite an idle game. There's a lot more strategy involved with this random. It's, like, the combat is idle, but it seems like everything else is straight strategy.
It's really close to an idle game, though. It is close. It's just, it's not something you can leave, which is an idle game staple.
That's fair. All right.
I can't believe it. Hey, everybody! The boys managed to return!
Survivors? Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness?
We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left of the group, I think.
You're not sure?
We're not sure. We reached that conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. With
False
each
Hydra.
day...
False Hydra.
Oh, God. With each day, new signs of a presence of people that, as far as everyone here knows, have never even been with us. It's like we forgot them.
You forgot?
Exactly. It's like people disappear every day and we instantly forget they even existed, almost as if we forgot the place we came from, and our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That's the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape.
That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said that I'd managed to return. That means you remembered I was here.
Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire and a few sleeping bags here, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say?
Oh, of course. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember this world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them.
Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted, but we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous.
I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices.
We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that have survived the cataclysm and don't vanish away, can't be forgotten. Take them, you might need them.
All right. So these are full resources.
Yep.
Excellent.
So we've got
Right.
full,
The stable wood, but that one
And then
is
partial.
still pebbles. Okay.
and it all adds up. And we've got a full metamorphosis for all the changes we did.
Oh, wow.
And so we could go on another expedition, but I want to see what we can build.
Okay, let's do some building, and then we'll call it before another expedition.
We've got a field kitchen we can make. When we pass the campfire, we heal more, and we get the Blood Grove card. So let's put it like here. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What? You were
Good
waiting
one.
for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special, everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. And then if we get more resources, we can upgrade the campfire even more.
Okay.
We just need a whole bunch of stuff.
We do need a whole bunch of stuff.
And we can also get resources for all this other stuff we have unlocked. So, like, herbalist huts let us keep potions that we can drink as we go around.
Okay.
The smithy.
Probably some healing along with that.
Yep. The smithy gives us gear to start with.
Oh, because every time you start a new one, you start with nothing. Got
Exactly. The refuge unlocks the rogue instead of the warrior.
it. Okay.
And the gymnasium lets you collect experience and unlocks the village card.
And is that something that you can place in the world then? Or in the, around the loop?
Exactly.
Interesting.
So, like,
Ooh.
we unlock Bloodgrove. We can add that to our deck. I can take out the Roadlander because I just don't use them.
That's fair. What does the Bloodgrove do? You know what? Never mind. We won't look at it now.
Real quick.
Okay.
Easy. Placed near a forest, like our grove here, adjacent to the road, next to the loop.
Okay.
Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% of their hit points.
So, you're starting battle, you get them low, and then it finishes them off?
Exactly.
Now, if you're a rogue, do you miss out on your bonus stuff that you get from that? Okay, cool.
Nope. The downside of using the Bloodgrove is this part up here. May spawn something dreadful from their remains. Every now and then, the Bloodgrove goes to seed and makes a humanoid-ish, golem-ish blood muscle mass, which is this big, beefy thing.
Sounds real gross.
It's pretty awful.
Yep.
Yeah. Hits like a truck.
I bet. Alright, and that was the only... Right, because we didn't actually unlock the village. Right.
Yep. The others were just stuff we don't have the resources for just yet.
Cool. Now, when you personally play, do you always start with the kitchen? Do you have to start with the kitchen?
Pretty much. It's the easiest one
Okay.
to make, because these other ones take more resources. And honestly, the extra healing from the campfire is pretty clutch early on.
Yeah, I bet.
Plus, I like the Bloodgrove. It's nice.
It's nice. I sometimes just like to go there and just clot around.
Tiptoe through the remains of all the creatures it's killed.
God. Okay, well, that was a lovely introduction. We should pick this back up.
Yeah.
I am learning. This is a game that you have very much been enjoying, and I am glad that you enjoy it. And I just hear the good music, and...
The music is fan-freaking-tastic.
Now, can the stream hear it, actually?
I hope so. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, okay, well... Sorry if that was musicless for you.
We'll try and fix it for next time.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the thing going, it's not making any movement.
No, it is not.
And it's way too late to fix it now.
I mean, we're about to end right now, so... Okay. Well, that's been our introduction to Loop Hero. We will continue this.
Yeah.
And I will learn more, and so can you. Goodbye, loves.
Good night.